joining us for another episode of the Wellness Doctor Network, where we connect the community to top-notch doctors. I'm Dr. Hollen Meyer, and today I'm joined by Dr. Brittany Hines. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. Chiropractic care has gained a lot of popularity over the years and a lot of respect with the decades of research. Why don't we start by telling our viewers, what is chiropractic care?
So chiropractic is the study of the nervous system and the spine and what helps the body function, communicate, and heal at 100%. So it doesn't really need help, but it needs to have no interference. So basically, I'm an interference remover.
I love that. How did you even become interested in this aspect of healthcare?
Growing up, my family was very medically minded and we took drugs for everything. And I recognized after I started working for a chiropractor that drugs didn't make you healthy and that people could get off of them.
Yes. Tell us about your first experience with chiropractic care.
Well, like I said, when I worked in that office, then learning more about health and what it meant, I found out that I didn't have to be sick like my family members were because I was told that there were things that were hereditary that I would probably have. So it was all about prevention. And then also taking an x-ray of my neck, I found out that from an accident I had had when I was younger, I had a reverse curve in my neck that was giving me migraines. And so my migraines went away with regular chiropractic care.
I love chiropractic so much. There's so many things that improve, even if they didn't come see you for that, like migraines.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So speaking of what you expected for chiropractic, what can new patients expect when they come see you? Tell us about the first visit. Tell us about the technique. What can they expect from chiropractic, and what makes you unique?
So our office is very different. We're very thorough in our examination and x-ray process, and everything that we do here is based off of posture and x-rays and whether or not they have any disc bulges that we can see in the exam.
Yes, I love that scientific approach because it's something that the patients can see, can understand the angles of the x-ray and the curvature.
Yes.
Now, you also add some modalities to that too. Why don't you give us just a little explanation of what that is?
So basically, people will warm up their spines. The more motion that you get in the spine, the more nutrients you get to the joints and to the brain as well. 90% of the nutrients to the brain are from motion in the spine. And so we make sure that the spine is moving well with our wobble chairs, with our neck traction units. And then after their adjustments, then they do neuromuscular re-education on the vibe plates, as well as if they have any disc bulges, we do vibrational therapy for that as well.
That's awesome. Now, I know that you have a ton of success stories, but can you share just a few of your favorite ones with us?
I think one of my favorites is a guy who came in after having headaches for about 5 years from a fall that he had in the military. And so he had seen all of these different doctors who told him that there was no explanation for his headaches and couldn't do anything for him. And so it took a couple of weeks, but he came in and told me that he woke up without a headache for the first time in 5 years. And that was amazing.
That's life-changing because he very easily could have been hooked on drugs.
Right.
Awesome, awesome. Well, thank you for that. One of my favorite things, I never let you leave without asking. It's my favorite. What is your favorite thing about being a doctor?
My favorite thing about being a doctor is really just being able to give people hope, because so many people will identify with a disease that they have or medication that they think they have to take for the rest of their lives. So to see people get off of those medications and function and heal better than they have in years is just the most rewarding thing.
That's awesome. You're giving them their life back.
Yeah.
That's awesome. One last thing. Do you have a special offer for our viewers?
Yeah, actually, I'd like to offer half off the initial exam for anybody that mentions the Wellness Doctor Network, the first 20 people to take advantage of that offer.
That's awesome and so generous. So thank you so much for that, and thank you for your time.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. And thank you for joining us for another episode of the Wellness Doctor Network, where we connect the community to top-notch doctors, and even within the network, we collaborate so that we can bridge the gap in healthcare. Thanks for joining me. I'm Dr. Hollen Meyer.